The Young and the Restless spoilers. Ian plays homeless to dupe Tessa. Poor and lonely act works like a charm. Sharon remembers real malefactor under hypnotism. Greetings to all Young and the Restless fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Ian Ward will be as giddy as a snip when he realizes Claire Newman is musketeers with Mariah Copeland and Tessa Porter. As far as Ian's concerned, this will be a beautiful occasion for his docket to align with Jordan's. Although Jordan won't see the benefits like Ian does, he'll contend on exploiting this fellowship anyway, especially when it comes to Tessa. Unlike Maria, Tessa won't fly into fear and rage at the sight of Ian's face. Despite hearing all the horror stories of Maria's cult days, Tessa has no way seen Ian or interacted with him. With that in mind, Young and the Restless spoilers say Ian will plan to strike up a bond with Tessa ever. Although Ian will point out how fascinating he can be, he may still need some kind of gimmick to get Tessa's attention. Still, Tessa would presumably just suppose some creepy old man was hitting on her, and she'd want no part of that for multiple reasons. If Ian just conducted like he generally does, could Ian take a runner out of Jordan's playbook and dip into his own bag of disguises? Maybe Ian could dress like he's down on his luck and play homeless to score some sympathy. Tessa used to be homeless herself, so she'd presumably take pity on this poor, lonely foreigner who needs a helping hand, especially this close to Christmas. It's easy to imagine Tessa chancing Ian outside society and inviting him in to warm up right after they close. Tessa might hand over some free haze and coffee or commodity along those lines. It'd give Ian a chance to tell some fake sob story and pretend that Tessa is his idol. Tessa would feel connected to Ian and have compassion for him, so she'd fall right into the trap he's setting. No matter how effects play out, Ian will indeed dupe Tessa during the week of December 16 to 20. Tessa is about to get wisecracked and could give Ian another dangerous angle to work as a result. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Tessa will get some shocking updates on who Ian really is down the road, so stick with us for all the stunning news and pitfall prognostications to come. The Young and the Restless Monday, December 16 update. Sharon remembers real malefactor under hypnotism. The Young and the Restless spoilers update for Monday, December 16, reveals that Sharon Newman will suffer hypnotism with Alan Lawrence's help at the cabin. Nick Newman and Michael Baldwin will be there to watch and hear as Sharon goes back to the night of Phyllis Summers' crash. Sharon will recall a dark, multicolored volley truck with bright lights going in the direction of city. After Sharon remembers pulling over to let it go around her, she'll cry out over witnessing the crash. Once Sharon comes out of her reverie on Monday's Young and the Restless occasion, she'll know for certain she didn't run Phyllis off the road that night. Michael will admit that it's complicated when a substantiation remembers commodity while under hypnotism, but he'll still suppose they can work with this, especially given what Phyllis truly recalls. Still, Michael will suggest the real thing has to be chancing that truck and figuring out who was driving it. Despite Sharon's desire to keep going and try to flash back further from her other knockouts, Alan will suppose they should be satisfied with this progress until their coming session. Although Sharon will surrender formally, Michael and Nick agree, she'll still be anxious to learn further about the night Heather Stevens faced a grim fate at society. Tessa Porter and Claire Newman will work to assure Maria Copeland about Sharon's hypnotism, while Ian Ward listens hard. Ian will discover that Claire is musketeers with Mariah and Tessa, so he'll crack a smile before dashing back to his motel room. In the meantime, Jordan will suppose back to the first time she met Ian, who came an ordained minister after his so-called recuperation and made incarcerations his flocks. Although Jordan firstly allowed Ian was just some run-off, the shop dominee, that all changed when he mentioned their collective link to Geno City and the losses they'd faced at the hands of the Newmans. Grounded on the flashbacks, Jordan ultimately took a sweeter approach with Ian and dropped hints about teaming up to get back what they'd lost. Once Jordan's flashbacks conclude, Ian will return and give her the news about Claire's fellowship with Tessa and Maria. Although Ian will want to exploit that connection, Jordan won't want to diverge from the plot that's formerly in stir. Ian will contend that they've to change their strategy now that Jordan has bobbled her part of the plan. Since Tessa does not know what Ian looks like, he'll suppose he can be his fascinating tone and befriend her. Jordan will wonder how they're going to handle Claire, but Ian will push her to just concentrate on Sharon like they talked about. Ian will add that it's time to exclude Sharon permanently and won't adhere to Jordan's attempts to protest about the banged-up police presence. Back at Society, Phyllis won't be so sure Billy's idea to go after Victor Newman is a good one presently, so she'll start making some unsettling prognostications. Although Phyllis will advise Billy to reevaluate his scheme because of Johnny Abbott and Katie Abbott, Billy will refuse to budge. Phyllis will have enterprises about putting her own kiddies through further chaos, but Billy will make another pitch in expedience of keeping her as an supporter. The young and the restless spoilers say Billy could land in further trouble than he bargained for if all the naysayers are right, so stay tuned for updates on what's brewing. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.